Hey guys, it's Greg and Janet with Strange RV Tours. We have officially moved to the country. So I thought I would take up woodworking. Years ago, I was a trim carpenter with my father, which is totally different than doing woodworking on projects. It really is. So I guess you could say I'm a beginner. Definitely a beginner. So anyhow, I watched a video on YouTube, a guy named Mathew Peech, wonderful guy, does great work, and I decided I would try to tackle one of his projects. Try something easy to start and see where it leads. So what I'm going to be putting together today is one of these.
Oh,
this
cute.
is a small picnic table, but it also is a squirrel feeder. The way it works, he built this little picnic table, put a little hole right in the top here, drive a screw through the bottom where it sticks up, about yay high, and then you take a piece of feed corn and just screw on the top of it. You attach this to a tree limb or to the side of a tree, and the squirrels will actually stand on these seats while they eat the corn. So I thought this was a not too difficult project to start off with, so I'm going to show you how I did it.
I would just sit on my picnic table.
Yes,
if I had one.
Check out Mathew Peech's site if you can on YouTube. He does incredible work, wonderful at explaining how to do things. So anyhow, now what you need for this project, which I've already cut them all down because quite honestly that was taking forever. These are going to be the legs, which will sit like this, and you want to make these pieces 8 inches long from tip to tip, and it calls for the legs to be 1 inch thick by 1 1/4 inches wide. I was using pallets. Because I was using pallet wood, and some of the pallet wood, some of the slats on the pallet wood were only 3/4 of an inch thick, I couldn't do 1 inch by 1 1/4 inch. So these are about 5/8 of an inch thick, and these were rustic, brown, dirty old wood when I started, before I ran them through the planer and ran them through the joiner and all that, but this is what I've got. So you're gonna need 2 legs that are 8 inches long from point to point, with 45 degrees notched at the top and the bottom. Okay? Then you're gonna need 2 of these seat braces that are 13 inches long, 1 inch, or in my case 5/8 inch by 1 1/4 inch, 13 inches long. Notch the corners. It's going to sit like this. And this is going to be the table brace. These should be 1 inch by 1 inch, 5.5 inches long, with notches on the corners. Once again, I did 5/8 inch. It'll sit right up here. And then these are going to be the slats for the tabletop and the bench seat. These you're going to want to have 10 inches long.
I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's all the way across, and this is just the corner.
Right.
Okay.
And these you're going to want to have 1 inch by 1 inch, or in my case 5/8 inch by 1 inch. So let me show you how I put these together. I start with a flat piece of wood just to line things up, and then the seat brace will go 1 1/8 inch from the bottom. I've put a couple marks here already, so you wouldn't have to watch me do that. Like so. And you're going to want to have these overhang 2 3/8 of an inch on each side.
From the top. Okay.
Yes.
Just above the line?
Just above the line. You can always wipe the excess off.
Hear the dogs? There's dogs that run all over this area.
All right.
We're out in the country.
Now we're going to take our seat brace. We're going to line it up. And we're going to measure 2 3/8 inches. 2 3/8. And 2 3/8. Get it lined up just where I want it. Then I'm going to use my brad nailer. Put a couple brads in it.
And how long are those?
These are 1-inch brads.
Okay. Does it matter where you put those?
Not really. I like to put them side by side just so I get 2 points of contact. Now we're going to take the top piece, the tabletop brace. And the table brace, you're going to want the overhang to be 1 inch. Just line it up at the top of the legs. Go ahead and tack it in. All right. There, we've got one done. I'm going to go ahead and put the other one together off of the video so that you guys don't have to watch this twice. Okay, so I got the legs done, the braces, and what I've done is I've taken one of the table slats and just temporarily attached it to the center of each side of the braces and overlapped them, about 1/2 inch, maybe a little more than a 1/2 inch on each side, just whatever is appealing to you. And this is just to hold everything in place while I attach the tabletop and the seat. And I just kind of eyeball the width of these tabletop pieces. You can get real anal about having it absolutely perfect, but I don't think there's really a need for that on this project.
Cool. Now these might make great Barbie picnic tables too, you guys. It's a girl thing. I don't know. Whatever. Cool. Pretty cool.
You'll have 5 pieces as your tabletop and then 4 for your 2 seats.
They're all the same size?
Yes. Makes it nice and simple. Alright, got the tabletop done. We'll get the seats. I still got some. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
And
Cool
we'll get
beans.
this side. All right, there we go. Complete. I'll grab this other one here, and we'll let her take over from here and show us how these can turn out. Looks like Janet is going to start off by using Minwax Polyshades stain and polyurethane in one step in a antique walnut satin.
Let's see. Let's wipe it on real quick.
Janet's going to apply the top coat on this. It's still actually a little sticky.
Just slightly.
We're starting to run out of daylight, so we're going to go for it anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to do a light sand and maybe make it aged looking. Another color. Looks like a powdery blue.
The Squirrel feeders are now dry. There's one coat of stain and then a couple coats of spray paint over the top of that. Now Janet's going to age this a little bit, make it look a little more rustic, like it's been out in the sun, and we'll see how it turns out. This is our first attempt at this on these, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good, huh?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this.
Give us one of those.
Yes, please give us a thumbs up. And guys, if you have any tips or tricks for us, things that we can do better, please let us know. We are beginners at this, but we're having a lot of fun playing around with wood and trying to figure things out.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fix your RV too. So come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on.